Yes, hello guys. I was already about cutting this before I remembered. Well, let me just film this. So I want to cut a kimono jacket with a draw. It's with a drawstring. I wanted to have a rope by the side so I can pull it and style it as I want. So now I need to just because this is Ankara fabric, I needed to get my starting line. So I drew a line here. This is my starting line. Let me show you how it's been folded. You can see this is unfold like this. This place does not have any cuts. This is unfold. So let me show you. As you can see, I folded it then into two first, then I went ahead and folded it again, making 4 pieces. Here, making 4 pieces. That's how you fold your kimono jacket, and you get your desired length that you want to work with. So now I had to rule my starting line first. So this is my starting line, and because this place is not folded, so I wanted it to be slanted. So I came down from the edge, from the end like this. I came down by 2 inches. So this is 2 inches here. So the neck width that I used here is 3 inches. For the back measurement, I'll be using 3 by 1. I'm dropping down the back by 1 inch by 1. Then so from the 3 inches here, I slanted it down to meet the 2 inches at this end. So the 2 inches at this end. So from my starting line here, I went ahead and get my bust. I went ahead and get where I want the opening of my sleeve to be. So where do I want the opening of my sleeve to be? I marked from these 2 inches downward. I marked 12.5. I want the opening to start from 12.5 here. So this will be my sleeve. I don't know if we are seeing it. So this from here to here will be my sleeve opening. So I measured 12.5 inches, and from my starting point here, I needed to get my desired length. So I want to be working with a length of 40 inches. I want it to be a bit long to my knee, so I want it to be 40 inches. Yes, so now I went ahead to get my length. I said I want to be working with 40 inches. So from my starting point here down to here, this is my 40 inches. Then I added 1.5 inch for seam allowance. So now I want to use my hip measurement to cut out everything, and my hip is 44 inches. This one is a free jacket. It's not a fitted jacket. This is a free jacket. So my hip is 44 inches. And 44, when I divide it by 4, is going to give me 11. So I'm going to add seam allowance of like 2.5 inches. So that will be 11 plus 2.5 inches. So now on this 12.5 inches I came down with, so I'm going to get 11 inches, then my seam allowance, I'm adding 2.5 inches. This is it, because I wanted it to be free. That's my 2.5 inches. So I'm going to come down also. So from my seam allowance here, from the length of the jacket here, I'm also going to mark the same thing, 11 inches plus 2.5. 11 inches plus 2.5. So altogether we have 13.5. So I'm going to make this, I'm going to connect it straight down to where I marked. So this is what I'm having here. I want to join it. As you can see, this is what I have here. So what do I have to do now? We can't just cut. We don't have this place. This is like a square now. Can we see? This is a square, so we want to make it round. So let's just come down by 1 inch from this, like this angle, from this angle here. So we'll come down by 1 inch to make a curve. So that will give me like this. So it is this curve that I'm going to cut out. Okay, so this is what we have here. This is for the back. This 3 inches width, I dropped it down by 1 inch. That will be for the back. But for the front, you know, it's going to have, the front is going to have a slit. So now I'm still going to connect it back. I want to connect it back to my 12.5. You know, I came down 12.5 from here. So let me just do like this. Or I can come down also with my, if you know your shoulder to your bust point, you can also come down from your shoulder to your bust point. But my shoulder to my bust point is 10.5. So let me just come down with 11. From here, I'm coming down by 11. I'm coming down by 11 here. You can also come down by 12.5. You can come down by whatever you want to. It's just where the slit is just going to rest on, and like that. Do you get it? So but here I'm using my shoulder to my bust point, and my shoulder to my bust point is 10.5. So I just came down by a bit half. So I came down by 11. So it can be 10.5. It depends on your, what you want, your preference. It can be shoulder to your bust point or any one you want. So now all I just have to do now is just to connect this. You know, I actually came in by 0.5 here. You see, the width still remained the same. The width remained the same. 3, 3, 3 for the back, 3 for the front. Just that the front is having a slit. That is why we had to bring it down. So you can also blend it here. You can blend it here and then cut it out. But this one, I came in by ½ inch. I came in by 1/2 inch. So I just want to cut this out like this. And I marked ½ an inch down to my length of jacket. So you can actually slant it to the edge of your dress like this, and then slit it, cut it out. But for this one, I came in by ½ an inch. So I will be cutting like this out, down, just for the front alone. Please don't make the mistake. When you want to cut, we are going to cut the back out first. So now we'll cut out the back first. And here, please let us not forget to add our seam allowance on this place. Let's not forget to add seam allowance, and that is ½ an inch. So we'll be adding ½ an inch seam allowance to this shoulder line. So now I've gone ahead to add my seam allowance. Please don't forget to add your seam allowance back, because one way or the other it might shorten your length that you've already marked out. So the seam allowance should not be more than 0.5. So this is it here. So now as I want to cut, I'll be cutting out the back first, and I'm going to show you how to cut yours. So now, as I said earlier, we are starting with the back. I came down with 1 inch for the back, so that's where I'm cutting out now. Can you see? Then on your seam allowance line, you cut also. Can you see? So we'll go to the sides to also cut our side out. This is the side that we are cutting down to the length of our jacket. Can we see? So now I'm cutting out this. Please, I want you to watch it carefully. This is my seam allowance line. Okay. Can we see? We can see this is curved and not square. Okay. So now I just want to trim out this. I just want to trim out the excesses here. You see? Our jacket is almost ready. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to open it up like this and remove one from it. Okay, let me slit out this place. So this place is actually on fold. You know, it's part of the sleeve. Let me show you. You see, it's part of the sleeve. So here is on fold. You know, we already cut out from here. So this place is on fold. So let me just open this place up. So what am I going to do now? I just have to just take one out from it. As you can see, I'm removing one piece out. So I'm left with this. Can we see now? I'm left with this. So make sure before you cut out anything, you cut out the back first. After cutting out the back, you will remove it. Just remove one piece. So you'll be left with this. You see, this is still the back. This is the back, the back neckline piece that we removed. So now I'm left with this. And I know some might be wondering, why am I coming in by ½ inch to cut it out from here? You know, I'm still going to be adding a band in the front here. So it's still going to make up for this thing, this ½ inch that I cut out, because I'm still going to have that band there. So that is it, because the front is going to have a slit with that band. Okay, so now I want to cut. So now I'm cutting like this. Can we see? So I've got a nice pattern already. So let me open it up for you guys to see. Can we see what I have here? So this is what we have. Don't mind that paper. I'm still going to just that label. I'll remove it. It's just the pieces that is left. That's what I'm using for this tutorial. So now this is how the front is going to be looking like. And then I want to mix it with Ankara patches. So I went ahead to cut a band, and this is the band I'm going to be using. This is the band I'm going to be using. So I went ahead already to fold it out. I'm using let's just say this 2.5. So if I take if I sew it with half an inch, it's going to remain 2 inches. So that will be my band. So let me show you how it's going to be. Can you see like that? You see? Let me show you very well. Okay, I've not joined the band yet. I'm only showing you how it's going to be the preview after sewing. So all we have to do, we still have for the back. So let me just tell you guys how you join your kimono jacket. The first thing is you take the back and the front shoulders. Let me just do like this. So you see, the back and the front shoulder, this place like this, I must join it first. Then you join on the other side as well. Make sure you join your shoulder first. After joining the both shoulders, then we go ahead to measure the exact inches we have, so that you can know the amount of band to cut out. So after joining your shoulder, you just go ahead like this. You measure. Can we see? I measure round. I have 42 here. Let me come again. Yeah, you see, you take your from the back, or we can even start from like here. I already know that from here I have 42 inches. Like this, I have 42 inches. Then you go back from there. From there, you take the back neck measurement. So you measure round both the front and the back. Yeah, do we get it? You measure from here down, then you come again like that. So let me go and sew it and then show you the outcome. Yeah, okay. So I said I wanted Ankara patches on my fabric. So for this, this is I already joined my shoulders together. You see now I already joined the shoulders together, so I folded it into 4 back. So now I want to add my sleeve. I want to like add a sleeve to this one again. So let me show you how it's going to be. So you see, this cannot be enough. So I'll be taking this like this. You see, I want to add it, so when I open it up, it's going to be like this. So I'm going to show you when I'm done. You see, for the band, your band must be very, very long. It must go through the back to the front. As you can see this, if I like it on the table, as you can see this is even on a fold like this. You see, very, 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 very long. So it must be very long to go through your back and the front. Okay, and then what I use here, I used 2.5. Let's say, okay, this is like 2.75. So you see it's unfold. You see, this is it like this. Then you already fold it. So make sure you iron all your anything you cut and you join. Make sure you iron it nicely so it comes out well. So I have to just join. I have to just sew 0.5 to the neck, both the front and the back. I'm gonna show you. Yes, can we see what I did now? You know, I added extra Ankara patches to the sleeve here. I added it here. I've not joined the sides yet. I only went ahead and put my band at the sleeve. I went ahead and also put my band at the front opening. Can you see? And I already went ahead to press them. So how can you join yours? You can just start from the end of one of the front. You sew round. You see the back neck. So you just sew straight from one piece for the front. You sew round, and then you get to the other side of the front. So you can see how it is looking so beautiful. Can you see already? This is how it is looking. Yeah, so I'm still also going to add, I want to put pocket also. So I already cut out my pockets. This is what I already folded it like with half an inch. So what I have, let me show you guys. So like this, I have let's just say 6 points, just a bit inch to make it 7, and then I also have here 8. So let's just say 8 and 7, 8 by 7. So I'm going to, from my shoulder, now I want to show you how to put the pocket. So from my shoulder here, I can measure my, from my own shoulder to my waist is 17. So from there, I can measure 17 down from here. But I want the pocket to come down a little bit. So I want it to be like around, let's say 18. So the tip of the pocket is going to be around here, around 18 like this. And so from here, from this place, not the band now, from this end, this joining point, I'm just going to come in by 2 inch. Yeah, or I can come in 2 inches is fine for me. 2 inch. 2 inch like this, and then I came down, and then I came down by, let's say 18 inches, 18 inches, then by 2 inches. So that is where my pocket is going to start from. Let me mark the 2 and the 2. So now this is it like this. This is how my pocket is going to look like. So all I'm just going to do is just to sew here, and then I'll sew here. Make sure you don't sew here. This is where you're going to put your hand. Can you see? So you join here, and you join here. On the front piece alone, don't go and combine it with your back. You take the front alone, and then you sew your pocket. Then after that, I'll now join my sides, and I'm going to show you what next.